sun gleams off the rippling waters and casts a golden pathway that beckons ships from every corner of Coralthea. Gulls circle high above the bustling harbor of Tapas, and their cries, sharp and distant, are drowned out by the creaking of ships and the laughter of sailors. The crisp, salty breeze dances through the narrow streets, ruffling the clothes of citizens and mingling with the faint scent of fresh fish and spices. Market stalls overflow with colorful wares, exotic fruits, shimmering fabrics, and gilded trinkets, all vying for the attention of passers-by. Children dart through the crowds, their laughter ringing out like joyous music, while merchants shout their wares, voices full of life and rhythm. As Tapas awakens with the first light of dawn, so too do the heroes who will shape its future. Among them, a tinkerer, eyes gleaming with the promise of invention. The world is a puzzle waiting to be solved, enhanced. To him, each piece of life holds the potential to spark the next great leap forward. For all his brilliance, he yearns to step out from the shade of his family's legacy and make his own mark, a name recognized, not for mischief or mishaps, but for innovation and mastery. Beside him walks an archaeologist, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Each artifact he uncovers, each ruin he explores, is another step toward unraveling the ancient mysteries that lie buried beneath Coralthea's surface. His quest for discovery is not without burdens. He carries the weight of a forgotten past, haunted by choices that left him running from shadows darker than any in the lost tombs of old. The druid among them moves with quiet grace, her connection to nature palpable in every step. The world is her playground, her curiosity boundless as she embraces each new experience with wonder. By her side, her small yet fierce companion echoes her inquisitive spirit. Beneath her fascination with the world lies a deeper search, a journey to understand herself, her powers, and where she belongs in this distant, unyielding world. Lastly, there's the dancer, a bard whose every movement seems to defy gravity itself. Her performances are nothing short of enchanting, raw talent elevating her to heights that few can ever hope to reach. Beyond her dazzling smile and graceful steps lies a hidden turmoil, pressure to rise beyond mere human limitations, to prove her worth not just as an entertainer, but as something more, something that transcends her past, her upbringing, and the curse that she has yet to fully understand. Together, this unlikely band of adventurers stir to life in the bustling port city, their destinies entwined by fate. Each seeks a different path: fame, knowledge, self-discovery, freedom. But their journeys will become one as they navigate the trials that lie ahead. The city of Tapas is only the beginning. Welcome to our adventure. The first thing I'd like to ask you all is, as the morning comes and the sun is rising and Tapas is awakening, all of you know that you're supposed to be meeting in the Grand Plaza. But what are each of you doing before heading there on this early morning day?
Bathing, Hunter.
So RaRa is bathing before heading to the Grand Plaza. And what about the rest of you?
Fizzi's gonna get a good breakfast in before he heads out.
Kayth
Okay.
will sort of go out. He's probably getting ready and doing a little looking over the city from their room. So probably will climb up on the roof like they do most mornings and sort of just take in the fresh air.
Moss and Sable are walking around and eating, walking around the town.
So Moss begins their day with Sable, sort of checking out the morning markets and vendors, eating up some food that maybe Sable's able to sort of take because you don't really have a lot of money. So you guys are sort of spending your morning eating a little bit of the variety that is here in Tapas. RaRa is taking her morning bath so that she may be clean and ready for the day. Fizzi is having breakfast here at the Sailor's Rest, I'm going to assume. That is where most of your good meals can be had. And Kayth is just bathing in the sun and looking down on Tapas from the roof of Sailor's Rest.
Are the baths also there, or is there a separate bathhouse?
So, okay. So you're at a bath house. That is different.
I didn't assume. I didn't know what the bathing situation was.
You're right. That's a good question. The Sailor's Rest does have baths, and they are sort of like a communal like bathroom, but they are private. Like Sailor's Rest has rooms. Correct. Yes. So Sailor's Rest does have baths if you'd like to go there, and obviously they're in where you're staying. There is a special bath house that is located within Tapas, which is more expensive. If it's something you wanted to do, what would RaRa do?
No, if there's baths here, then that's fine.
All right, then there you go. So all of you are beginning. Go ahead.
I'll make my way sort of down to the lobby of the Sailor's Rest.
All right.
To start the rest of my day.
Well, in the lobby of the Sailor's Rest, you are going to find a couple of things. One, you're going to see Marin behind the counter, who is currently serving up some patrons. But you will also notice that he is down here, currently having a good meal. Fizzi, you will see Kayth as he descends the stairs.
I'll just like, oh!
Morning.
Morning. Time for something to eat.
How's your breakfast?
Oh, delicious. Try them.
Marin, could I have a little bit of breakfast?
Good morning, Kayth. Yeah, of course you can get some breakfast. There's no problem with that. What are you looking for today?
Well, what do you have?
Well, we've got the usual. You can get eggs. We've got some bacon as well. If you're interested, we can cook up some toast. And actually, looks like we've got waffles today. We can also serve you up some sort of morning fruit if you'd like as well. Unless there's something special you want.
I'll just have some eggs and toast.
Sounds good. I'll go ahead and get that prepared for you. All right, Kayth?
Thank you.
So Marin will head off to go get your food prepared. And I assume you sit down with Fizzi.
Yeah, I'll sit next to Fizzi. Could I also get a coffee, Marin?
Of course, coming right up.
Thank you.
Always gotta start the day with a good breakfast.
I agree.
Otherwise, your whole day's screwed up.
Have you seen Moss?
No, not this morning. I haven't seen RaRa either.
Good morning. That's better.
You guys will watch as RaRa descends the stair in performative fashion.
I couldn't miss her.
There she is. RaRa over here.
RaRa, you will see your friends currently sitting down at a table. And Fizzi is eating some food. And Marin is bringing over some stuff to the table as well.
Yep, leap. pirouette past Marin. Toast and jam, please. Thank you.
Of course, RaRa. And
RaRa.
Marin will drop your breakfast, Kayth, along with your coffee.
I'll start sipping my coffee. RaRa, have you seen Moss?
Oh yeah, he's probably off doing like nature things, communing with the flowers and like bird songs.
I sip my coffee.
Moss, you have been out in the market for a little while. Gotten some good meal, I would say. Where would you head off next?
Can I come back in as RaRa is saying that?
Sure, yeah. You want to comedic timing,
Yeah.
open the door as...
Yeah.
Yeah. As RaRa says what she thinks Moss is doing, Moss will then... The door will open and Moss and Sable are there.
Not quite. Just walking around early. What were you doing?
Oh, just being clean for the day. Cleanliness is next to godliness, but there's no God, so that puts me above them.
Right. Cool.
Should go
I'm
out
going
adventuring?
to sit down next to
RaRa,
them.
as you say that, you look at Fizzi, and it's still early morning, but he's just has oil and grease on him still, perpetually dirty.
Should go out into the wilds?
Just exploring. Yeah.
So we're supposed to go to where again? Where are we
Marin
supposed
will
to go?
drop off your toast and jam, RaRa.
Thank you.
Of course, RaRa. And good morning, Moss. Is there any breakfast I can get for you?
I'm actually full. Thank you.
All right.
And then I'm going to take a piece of toast off of RaRa's plate.
Well, if you need anything, just go ahead and call over.
Could I get another coffee, Marin?
You're right. I'm probably too fat for 2 toasts.
Didn't say that.
He'll look at you,
Can I
Kayth,
get a
and he'll
hard
be like,
coffee, please?
drank that coffee pretty fast. I'll bring over some refreshment for both of you. He'll head over
Oh,
to the
you know,
counter.
well, an elf's trance isn't really a sleep, so
So you've got to stay up.
Oh, here we go again. Oh my god.
Marin will go get the pot so that he can bring it over and give you guys a refreshment, and he'll do so. And you guys will be filled back up. And Marin will say, "So everybody, seems like you've got your breakfast in you. What are your plans today?"
we're supposed to head somewhere. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Where are we supposed to head to again?
We've got to talk to a man about finding crates.
Oh, so you all have been down to the quest board then. That's what I would say would be your first step if you hadn't already done that. Is there
What are we
anything
supposed
good?
to find a man?
RaRa takes a sip of coffee, obviously hates it.
I think there was a lost fisherman we were supposed to look into.
And some pickpockets.
And some ghosts.
Wow. Huh. I remember when the 4 of you first walked in into my establishment here, and look at you now. You've all got some objectives and things to go do here in Tapas. Glad the 4 of you found each other.
Well, coffee doesn't pay for itself, Marin.
You are right. And he'll walk away and head back to the bar so he can serve some other patrons.
RaRa will elbow Kayth and be like, I can think of some things I'd like to do in Tapas. And sort of like, very obviously, like, make eyes at Marin.
Moss rolls her eyes.
You have the hots for the bartender.
When you're like me, you just have the hots for everybody.
My grab
Alright.
paper's ready.
All right.
Yeah.
So, a missing fisherman. Does that sound like something you would be up for?
Did we say missing fisherman, or did we say...
I thought we talked about a missing fisherman because he's missing, and that seems more time sensitive.
The cargo seems more valuable.
Right, but the cargo probably will still be whoever it is.
I don't know. I have a feeling like we're gonna pick one of these other ones.
I can't hear you. Can you say
Good.
that again.
No,
No.
I never repeat myself.
All right.
I think we did agree to look at the fisherman.
Except that I have a feeling that one of we do things. The other things are just gonna go away.
But one of them is a human life, and the other one is boxes.
Yeah, but he's probably already dead anyway.
I mean, the most immediate one would be the pickpockets. They're right in the mark.
What? I'm gonna be real with you, Fizzi. I think that I'm the pickpocket.
Wait,
So.
oh, I can't make any money off of you.
So I was just planning on ignoring that posting.
I think we should put the human life above the other ones for now.
None of us are human, so is it
would
really that big of a
appreciate-
deal?
Well, if we're not gonna do that one, Kayth, I think we should go find the fisherman.
I mean, I am a cursed human, but
You're a cursed human. You're not just a bat person.
you ever seen any other bat people?
Well, if you know, there's a lot of ancient civilizations in the Coralthea. Here, and I pull out a tome from my back pocket, and I'll just sort of, there's this one, and then there's this one. This one died out centuries ago. So, you could be from an ancient an ancient civilization. You never
I've
know.
never heard of bat people.
Yeah,
So-
my mom definitely told me I was cursed. So
Is your mom a bat person?
no,
Is
human,
your dad a
Yeah, your
bat
dad?
person?
also human. Grandparents on both sides, human.
That sounds
That-
like a curse.
Sounds like a curse.
Yeah.
What if you're a vampire?
I'm not. That's kind of racist, Fizzi. First of all, just because I'm a bat.
I think all the vampires died, didn't they?
I'm a fruit bat.
When's the last
Okay.
time you heard of a
I
vampire?
don't drink blood.
Oh, sorry, RaRa.
So, missing fisherman.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd take another piece of RaRa's toast.
You're right. I
It
probably
is.
didn't need either of those.
You had plenty. Well, is everyone well fed? Should we
I
leave?
didn't have any. It's okay though.
I like to imagine
Dark
that, like Moss sat down and was like, "I don't need anything," and then was like, I took a bite of your toast." Ever since then, has just been taking little bites
Yeah.
and just like breaking off some and eating it.
Giving it to Sable.
And to piece of sable, yeah.
RaRa goes to look down and goes, "Did I eat this?"
You sure did. That was gone really fast.
So you guys are gonna go ahead and leave the Sailor's Rest and attempt to go do the missing fisherman, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't you
Alright.
know?
That's the plan.
Garrett the
Um,
fisherman is he has been lost for quite some time, and they had found his boat adrift near the rocky shores to the north. You guys have been told a general area of where that was, and that might be your first step into trying to look for Garrett, which would be just outside of Tapas itself. It's about 15 miles out.
Bro,
So
that's
16
an entire day of walking.
We should have left hours ago.
It's
Yeah,
still
I-
early.
I can sail there.
It's still early.
Yeah, but then we'd have to pay for a boat, and like that's
We would have to pay for a boat? Is that what you said?
a boat.
The way you said it just sounded reminiscent of.
You know, I
Someone
work
else in the
I work
party.
with the Navy.
Well,
I-
I'm from
get a boat.
Lantumia, so if our accents cross a little bit, it makes some sense.
Oh, are you south or north Luntumia?
West?
So what is your guys' plan? Walk out there. You could charter a boat to just go across, but it's only 3 miles less. It's not much of a difference.
I
We gotta wait for the fucking boat.
You're
We
right.
just walk.
I mean, I'm gonna assume that on the big Navy ship I sailed in on, there's gonna be smaller boats that can detach, right?
Yeah, there is smaller charter boats that could take you to that area, but like I said, it's not much of a difference. It's
Are you paying?
it's a 3 mile difference, and you would have to pay for it. But you'd get there in maybe...
What?
You would get there maybe 2 hours sooner.
Why would I have to pay for a charter when I work for the Navy?
Oh, actually, you're right. For Fizzi's backstory, with your feature, Fizzi would actually be able to garner you guys charter on a boat for free. So you guys could do that, actually. So it saves you about 2 hours.
Nice.
Why didn't
someone-
you just say it would be free to begin with?
Right, like I have one of my things I took was, seafaring stuff, so
Mhm.
I can drive a ship.
Correct. That is my bad, David.
That's okay.
So what you're saying is we're getting a pirate vessel?
No, we're taking the smaller ship off of this bigger ship.
No, I meant long form.
Oh, I don't know.
We're taking a military vessel, and I elbow Kayth and wink.
Oh,
Yeah, military vessel.
Military.
I put my hood up.
I bet this ship's gonna be full of some big strapping seamen.
They're gonna be handling all those ropes.
Well, what I will tell you guys, as we are going to jump back here, is you are going to meet someone, and in order to go ahead and charter your guys yourself a boat, you will need to talk to the Fisherman's Guild, because they still are in charge of a lot of the different stuff within the docks and harbor of Tapas. You'll also need to go, at some point, meet the harbor master, but in order to just charter this for free, because that's part of Fizzi's backstory, you will go and meet the leader of the Fisherman's Guild, so that you can go ahead and charter something. And you're going to meet the lovely Roya Bailey.
Oh, she's grizzled from years upon the sea. Grizzled Elsa. My sister died when I froze her. I've lived with that regret my entire life. That's why I took to a life on the open seas. Wow, that's a lot of information just meeting you.
So, Fizzi, you will start up this conversation. Out front, you will see that Roya is currently helping some fishermen get some gear together and resources, and this is someone you will have met at one point, Fizzi, so she will make eye contact with you, see you. The people she's talking to, she'll sort of let them on their way, and she'll head up to you guys.
Actually, I was just gonna go help her start unloading or loading up.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Then you can do that, Fizzi. You will walk
I'm gonna
up.
try to sort of stay close to Moss and RaRa and try to just like sort of. Actually, I'll stay closer to RaRa because she's really loud. And I'll just sort of try to blend into the background, just sort of be there but not be a presence, because I don't really want to get noticed by these people that much.
Sure.
You want me to roll something?
So you've got the hood up, and Fizzi is the one interacting. So I'm gonna say you're okay. First question: what's your passive stealth? That would be the best question.
There's a passive stealth.
10 plus
just-
whatever your stealth is.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna say that you feel like you're pretty well disguised, hidden, unnoticed. Fizzi, you'll walk up and you'll hear them moving some stuff. You'll start helping. You
Yeah.
guys will pick up a box together, put it on a boat, and Roya will handshake one of the fishermen, sort of pat off some of the dust, and then put a hand on your shoulder. Hi, Fizzi. What happened? How goes it? How can I help you today?
Oh, good, Roya. Thanks. I actually got a favor to ask. Since I only came here on I'm gonna say I came in on the Sunrise Maiden. Since I came in on the Maiden, and I was hoping I might be able to charter a small boat for me and a few of my friends. We're gonna go try to find that missing fisherman.
Ah, yes. It's been unnerving not knowing where Garrett is. Well, if you're heading out to go find him, I'm sure we can scavenge something up for you. So you'll be heading out back where his last known location where his drifted ship was then, huh?
Aye.
All
Aye, that's the first place we're gonna check her.
All right. Well, Let me go ahead and get some people together and see if I can't get you a boat. Probably be maybe 10, 15 minutes or so, and I can get you going.
I appreciate it, Roya.
No problem, Fizzi. I'll come find you when it's ready.
Appreciate it. I'll extend, like the forearm handshake towards her.
Yeah, and Roya will shake. She will turn around and head off towards the guild house and start procuring you a ship.
Cool. I will go back and tell the party we will have a ship soon.
You guys watch all this interaction between them.
Like, how soon?
About 10 minutes.
Do you think she knew him personally?
Probably,
Oh, yeah.
At least a little bit, right?
Do you
With
think she could tell us anything that would help?
Fizzi, did you ask if there was anything that would help?
Oh, if you knew the fisherman.
Well, I'll ask her when she comes back.
Of course, the fisherman. Who else would we be talking about?
Fizzi?
Are we looking for Fizzi?
Fizzi was the one doing the buying the ship.
The ship was free.
Because of Fizzi. Because they knew each other.
Right. Yeah.
And 10 minutes later, Roya will come up to your guys' group. All right, I've been able to procure a ship for you. Daryl here will be able to take you north towards the and where Garrett's boat was last seen. So whenever you're ready, Daryl can depart.
I elbow Fizzi.
Roya, is there anything else about it we might need to know, or what was he? Was he out there just for fishing, or?
So you guys will start heading towards the ship. Well, Garrett is he's usually a solo folk. Usually heads out in the mornings to go get himself some fish for the market, or at least to sell to the merchants here. But
Would you say he's a ne'er-do-well?
No, Garrett is a kind soul. But I will say he's quite squeamish.
Ne'er-do-well.
And, he won't, he'll try to stay as far away from confrontation as possible. So, if he somehow got into we don't know how his ship was, brought up onto up onto land. We have to assume it was some sort of storm. Because he's usually a pretty good, boatman. But if he landed and there was any sort of problem, he would have ran. We weren't able to find anything, of course, because as the tide comes in, it washes away any sort of footprints. So I would maybe search inland a little. Maybe look for tall trees. Maybe he climbed up one. Or maybe nearby caves. See if maybe he ran in there. But it was just him. So you won't be looking for anyone else. At least that's what we have as known. That's probably the best I can give you.
How long has he been missing?
He's been missing for about 3 or 4 days now, depending on when when his actual departure time was.
Was he acting strange leading up to the days that he left, or was it just business as usual?
No, just business
Secret
as
affairs.
usual.
Illicit goods.
No.
I elbow RaRa.
Like I said, Garrett's a very squeamish person. He doesn't really like confrontation, but he loves to fish and he loves to sea. So he was more than likely just out fishing and looking for product he could bring to the vendors.
Is he survival savvy?
Oh,
He's a fisherman.
I'm sure he could survive if the right situation was there. But like I said, if he came across any sort of confrontation, he either ran, hid, or... Well, I don't like to think about it. So hopefully he's fine out there and the 4 of you can find him.
Brea. Are we wasting our time here? Is Garrett already dead? Eaten by sea creatures? Is that what you're telling us?
I hope not. That's what I'm finding someone to look out for, and it's not a waste of your time. If you find out he's of course, dead and gone, you'll still be paid. We just need the information to find out where Garrett went. That way his family can know.
We'll find him. Well, we'll do our best.
What if
to find him.
dolphins ate him?
We will find him.
I highly doubt dolphins ate him.
What about whales?
Whales!
Could have been a whale, maybe, except that his boat washed up onto land, so...
What if sharks created some sort of tank where they could breathe air through kelp?
If they got that smart, Fizzi, then we're all in trouble. It's up to the four of you to find out, and I'd hurry before Daryl gets impatient.
Oh, real quick before we head out, what can you tell us about the lost cargo?
Oh, the harbor master's lost cargo.
Yeah.
Well, all that I know is that, a shipment came in and, just missing some cargo. You're gonna mostly have to find out any information from him.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. I will say, it could potentially be in, there's those groups currently scattering about here in Tapas. Guess it could have been a number of them.
The Bloodied Hand?
No, the Bloody Hand are more violent, and they're more about territory, and they don't care much about merchandise, more the value of coin that they get from, bullying people around. No, if I were to...
The Shattered Coin?
Oh, no, yes, that's a possibility, the Shattered Coin. If not them, maybe the Salt Blades.
Oh, the Salt Blades.
Yes, the Salt Blades.
I've never heard of them before.
No? Oh, well, they're certainly a group here in Tapas.
What are they known for? Are they a criminal organization or a band of mercenaries?
Well, I mean, they're all criminal organizations, aren't they? Or at least just groups of thugs.
Who's the Shattered Coin?
No, the Shattered Coin is a thievery bunch.
They use salty swords to kill the shippers and take their goods.
Maybe. I don't know much about the Salt Blades. But I do know that they're just another group of ne'er-do-wells who currently are trying to get all of their hands in shipping and illicit goods.
You got quite a bunch of criminal empires here in Tapas.
I wouldn't say empires. Just a couple groups of bad people. Just as much as we have groups of bad people, we have groups of good people. Much like yourselves. And of course, we still have the city guard, and they always take care of us.
Everybody heard that.
Are the four of you ready to get off?
How am I?
Yep.
All right, well, I will leave you all in the good hands of Daryl. And
Hey,
you guys...
Daryl, I have you. You hear you have good hands.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
And he looks at his hands. They're pretty calloused, but
We're ready to get off.
all right, I'm ready to get you all off here then.
Don't.
And he just blank look like what?
Moss is going to run onto the boat and kind of skip and stand right by the railings.
Nice. It's not a very huge boat, but it's a big enough boat that could possibly take maybe like up to 12 people.
Is it just us on this boat?
Correct, the four of you and Daryl.
Daryl doesn't have a crew for this massive vessel.
We are the crew.
It's not a massive vessel. It's just a small ship that can carry anywhere between like 8 and 12 people. All right. So all of you will head off from Tapas towards the North Shore. Sorry, the North Rocky Shores. It'll take you about 3 hours to be able to get there, which is 2 hours less than it was going to take you, so you're making good time. As you guys are approaching the Rocky Shores here, can all of you give me a perception check, please?
Is it like this?
Oh my god.
all of you will be able to look on the rocky shore and see as the waves sort of cascade against the shore. As the waves come in and slam against the rocks, you do notice, first off, how easily a ship could get caught in those waves and shattered and crashed onto land. And as you guys notice as well, Daryl is having a bit of trouble, but he's managing to be able to get you guys as close as possible to a more safe area. Now, Moss and Kayth, the two of you will look on the shore, but a little bit past that. And there is something you're going to notice, and that is that it looks as though there are figures, maybe what looks like small creatures sort of skittering amongst the shore back and forth, sort of inland and then back out, sort of following the water. And as the water comes in, they back up. As the water goes out, they run towards where the water was, and they're sort of like reaching into the sand and trying to grab things. And as the water comes in, they back off again.
Do I know what they are?
Yeah, you know what, Moss and Kayth, you would both realize that these things, as you get a little closer, are giant crabs.
Oh my god.
Guys! Guys, isn't this amazing? Look at those! Look at the crabs!
RaRa looks at
Okay.
Fizzi. Those things look super dangerous. I don't want to go over there.
Hey, we might have to.
They look quite big.
That's why we hit them.
We hit
They're
them?
just trying to live their best sand life, or we don't.
I mean, if they come near us.
Mm.
Won't afraid to have crab legs tonight.
Ew, you're gonna eat them?
That's a big crab leg. That actually sounds kind of good. I'm on playing crab legs.
All right, guys. I'm going to be pulling up here on the shore where the less rocks are, and you'll be able to get off and disembark. Are you all ready?
Hey,
All right,
You're
sounds
gonna
good.
wait for us, right?
Well, that wasn't part of the plan, but
We're
You're
fine.
gonna leave us out here to die?
We're gonna walk back. It will be
I
fine.
would never leave you to die. You all seem very capable.
Thank you. You can go.
But you could also wait for
Many
us.
mixed
I love the boat.
emotions.
We're gonna have someone random here just get eaten by giant crabs while we're out looking for this man.
The crabs
He's
are
on
not
the
gonna
boat.
eat him. They're looking for food. in
We
the
already have
waves.
one missing fisherman in this exact area.
How about this? After I let you all disembark, I'll head back into the sea a bit, and I'll give you maybe an hour, and if you haven't come back by then, I'll have to leave. Does that seem agreeable?
2?
Oh, 2 is kind of long. I do have to get home.
1.5?
An hour will be plenty, thank you.
I'll give it a
I
rough
like
estimate.
the boat.
I'm glad you like my boat. She's my baby here. I named her after my first child, actually.
What's the boat's name?
Cassandra.
It's a weird name for a boat, honestly.
Like
I
I
think
said,
it's
it's
a
my
fine
daughter's
name.
name.
For a boat and a child.
lovely.
Thank you,
What was your child's name again?
Cassandra.
Okay, see you in an hour and a half. Bye.
He just gives like a salute, and he'll start to, disembark, or you guys will disembark, and he will head back out into the sea. And you guys find yourselves on the rocky shores here north of Tapas. As you start to walk around, you guys feel that, grainy sand beneath you as the water comes in and touches your feet and heads back out to the sea.
Is
Go
the
ahead.
terrain here like it goes from like the rocky shore to like immediate forest, or does it go like rocky shore and then like a bit until a forest, or like?
So, this area is, so you have the water, and right before the sands that are, where the waves come in and back out, like there's a resting point for the water, and then it comes out. So right about there, before that, is a lot of rocks, just about everywhere all along this coastline. But they're jagged and a little spread out, but they're all across it. Then right after that is sand for, I'd probably say like anywhere between 30 to like 40 feet. And then there starts to be some grassland that starts to turn into some forest. But just along that forest area and the sand are some palm trees. A little sporadic, but there are palm trees nonetheless.
So
We should probably try to find his wreckage first, right?
who knows how to find fishermen?
Should
Well,
probably
they told
try.
us that his boat was...
Wrecked, gone, sunk to the Davy Jones's
No,
locker.
it was on
Remember
land.
that.
It was on land. So why don't we start at his boat?
That sounds like a good plan.
If he was at his boat, don't you think someone would have found him?
There might be evidence
not
of where he
looking
went at his boat.
Thank you.
Moss, let's try
Duh.
to find the boat.
You all will start to look for Garrett's boat. Now, Daryl did bring you close to the area where Garrett's boat was found, so it does not take long as you guys walk the sort of shoreline here. Now, you do need to make sure that you are taking note of those giant crabs. Currently, they are not looking aggressive, but you know what? Actually,
far
give
away-
me
I'm not
some-
going near. I'm not going near a crab.
How far
Okay.
away were they when
I
we went?
refuse.
How far away were they when we?
They were down the shoreline quite a bit, maybe like 60 to 80 feet or so. But anyone who is proficient in nature, you can give me a nature check. Nice. Moss,
Anything from us.
you would be able to inform the group that the giant crabs, yes, can be very dangerous. However, they will not attack or confront unless they are aggressed in some way or bothered in some way. However, the other thing you know about giant crabs is they love shiny stuff. If they see something very shiny, they will go for it, and at all costs try to get it.
Kayth, put all your shiny stuff in your pockets. The
I
crabs...
don't wear shiny stuff.
Perfect. Then the crabs won't bother us unless
If
we
you wa-
bother them first, guys. We're
If
okay.
you want, I could just.
No, I don't want that. Leave the crabs alone. They'll leave us alone.
Well, until Fizzbang goes over there and his shiny wear
Y-
shines in their eyeballs.
We'll avoid the crabs.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, then you guys will attempt to avoid the crabs. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be pretty easy as long as none of you have anything big and shiny on you. The orange of your wrench is not shiny enough off of the sun for it to be a concern.
What armor?
what?
What armor are you wearing, David?
Leather, I believe.
Oh, wow,
Let me
We're good.
check
surprising.
inventory. Studded leather.
So you guys should be fine. So as long as you don't threaten them in any way, you should be fine to be able to go around them. You might want to make sure you at least stay maybe like 10 or so feet from them, but that's easy enough. As you guys will continue to head down the shoreline, you will eventually find the wreckage of Garrett's boat. His boat, you will find, is much smaller than what you guys just rode on. It is very much a small fisherman's vessel. Maybe seats anywhere from like 3 to 5 people. It has a small sail, but also, or at least it did, have oars. But it is completely smashed in half. And you will see that actually the back end of it is floating in between jagged rocks, sort of smashing against the rocks a bit, and the other pieces are up here on shore.
So this guy definitely got eaten by those things over there, right?
I'm gonna.
Case
Look,
closed.
I'm looking for any signs of like dried blood on some of the jagged rocks, or anything on the boat that is still sort of floating around, or like anything.
Yeah, could I help Kayth with that?
Yeah, of course. Either one of you makes
Oh,
an investigation with advantage, or each of you make an investigation.
I'll make one with advantage, David. If you don't
ooh,
mind.
what's your bonus, real quick?
+4.
Ooh, I'm a +5.
Oh man, smart boy.
Yeah, you wanna help
I'll give
me
you
with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have to click the number.
Ah!
Natural 20. First natural 20 of the
First
campaign.
natural 20.
Oh, natural 20. First natural 20 from Fizzi. Is that something our lore keeper should be keeping track of? I don't know.
I don't
Like
think
natural
that's
20s
important.
and natural
I don't
1s?
think that's
I actually
important.
like that.
Yeah, could be good.
What are we gonna do with
statistics.
this?
It's very fantasy football of us. Anyway. Yeah,
Ooh, do I get a
so-
double 20? Do I get a double 20?
So, Fizzi and Kayth, the two of you are looking around for some evidence as to what may have happened here, or what's going on, or where Garrett might be. So, two of you take some time to look around. Fizzi, with your expertise in machinery and gadgets and ships themselves, you sort of look over the wreckage for the signs of damage and what they may have meant. Kayth, you sort of take the surrounding in and start to make maybe speculations of where Garrett went based on the wreckage itself, and the two of you will work together to do so. With a natural 20, we're going to get a lot of good information here. So first things first, the two of you are going to notice that along the left side of the boat, there's some damage there that is not consistent with the jagged rocks. It seems to be more consistent with being smashed or hit in some way. Now, usually you might see this sort of type of hit by boats hitting each other, except that the damage is more on the underneath than it is on the sides, meaning that something must have hit it from the bottom in some way, causing Garrett to what seemed like take on some water, and with his boatman's skill, must have been able to at least get close enough to the shore that the waves took him in. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to find himself a good perch onto land, and instead, the boat slammed into the jagged rocks. With that being known, you do know that Garrett was at least alive before hitting the land itself. So as he hit land, he was alive. Kayth, this is where you come in to start taking in that information and look around. Obviously, your biggest portion of investigation, which would be footprints or any sort of disturbance in the ground, is impossible here because of the water coming in and out and disturbing that sort of stuff. However, what you can find is some of maybe the missing material or resources on the boat itself that Fizzi would tell you would usually be here. One, you're able to find that there's no canisters of water. There's also no, water skins is what we'll call it. There's no water skins, meaning that it was taken out, meaning that he needed something to be able to have as he left and tried to make his way back home, potentially. You will also notice that there's supposed to be 2 oars. There currently is one that is broken on the ground, but the other one is unable to be found. You think that maybe he took it as some sort of protection for himself? An oar might not do much, but it might keep things at bay. And with that, you will be able to decipher that Garrett at least left this boat alive.
Can I look at the... Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out why he didn't make his way home. Maybe he's injured in some way and he can't make it back. Or maybe someone is chasing him. So just, I don't know if any of you
Aren't
know
we
how-
chasing him?
We're looking for him. That's different.
But I mean,
I don't know if any of
technically
you
are chasing him.
know how to heal people, but I don't know.
I'm an expert healer.
Can I look at the bottom of the boat and determine if it was damaged from a creature or it was more industrial?
Yes, you can. Yeah. So Fizzi had talked up some stuff, but wasn't sure. But yeah, how about you give me? I'm going to allow. You'll get 2 different results. You can either pick investigation or nature.
I'm proficient in nature.
All right.
Oh, thank God it was a 1 and then it rolled. Oh my God.
That's why.
Damn, we almost got our first one.
Oh,
That's why I love D&D Beyond too, because the digital dice are so nice. I love. Anyway. Nice job, 19. That's really good. Moss, yeah, you'll take a look around at this thing as the rest of them are sort of, looking at, as you all are sort of doing something, except for RaRa, who's standing many.
I look for seashells.
Yeah! Give me investigation! Or perception.
was nat 20 on seashells.
Yeah. So, Moss, you're taking a closer look at the damage that Fizzi pointed out, and you will be able to determine that whatever did do the damage was big, for sure. And it's not... The way that you can tell that it is definitely was a creature and not something mechanical or in any way or designed is because the shape of the damage is not perfect. It's not angled. It's not measured. It's more chaotic. And with a 19, you will also notice you will find in the damage a piece of something. And as you reach in and take it, it looks like a... It
Shark
looks
tooth
like
the
if
size of
you...
a shot glass.
No, it looks like a... It looks like an inside-out popper.
The ones that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Barnacles.
Guys, I found this!
And it's squishy.
No, guys, I found this.
And your finger actually, like, is stuck to the embossed side.
Guys, it's stuck on me.
I'm
you're
gonna go
dead-
look at it.
dead for sure.
Oh, yeah, and it's probably about, like, a baseball size. No, a little smaller than a baseball. Tennis ball.
Would I know what it is?
I mean, after you get stuck to it and you're yelling and you're like, wait a minute. Oh, is this a suction cup? Like a tentacle suction cup?
Oh, it was a Leviathan.
It's a kraken. Can I... And, like, throw it away?
Yeah, it's easy enough. It's just it gets stuck and you gotta peel it. So yeah, you guys, Moss discovered?
Not very appealing.
Nice.
So, anyways, what is our next step? We can.
Well, I
Sort of
think we
make
have
up-
to go back and tell him that he's dead.
Do you want to be here, or you don't have to have gone on this with us if he didn't want to come? Because it just doesn't seem like you want to be here.
I'm just, I'm saving us some time by pointing out that he's obviously dead.
But there's
Unless-
enormous when he might be
From
alive.
from the suction cups that got him.
All the signs point to him being alive currently.
What signs?
He left his boat. He's on the
He
shore
took an
somewhere.
oar.
He took an oar.
You
to
leave
defend
your
it.
boat in the sea,
It's on land.
you're dead.
All right. So, I will try to make my way towards more of the grassland and do a radius, sort of like a starting with a small spiral from like maybe sort of a direct path from the boat to where the grass is. Do a small radius spiral and then start making it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and try to find any signs of disturbance or left blood or like anything that snagged. Any signs that he went this way.
So Kayth will describe his plan to you guys. How does everyone feel about that? That's the first question.
Well, he was pretty rude to me, so.
So RaRa's tuned out, but what about Fizzi and Moss?
Not a bad plan.
I think that I'm just gonna look for any disturbances in the plants, see if this area was walked.
Okay.
Yeah, does it look like there
Essentially-
was like a main path or like a beaten path that he might have taken?
Yes and no. I mean, it's mostly just untamed forest beyond the sand. And any sort of path you may have saw has been washed away with the water. But essentially, you guys are wanting to do around the same plan. So, if all of you who are participating can give me either, and it will give different results, survival or investigation.
I would like to stealth while I'm doing this. Like
Uh,
I'm computed.
If we do both, will we still get... Oh,
Pick one.
okay. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
There it is!
So much yelling.
Oh no. It was a 7. It wasn't a 1. I can't see. It's the holes
Yeah, it
in
would
my
be
eyes.
red. It would be red and rolled.
Okay.
All right. So, Fizzi and Moss, the two of you will assist, but Kayth, you will be able to sort of start to pick up on something. And you'll do it very quietly with your dirty 20 for stealth. But as you guys are sort of increasing the perimeter as you sort of walk around, you all, well, Kayth, you're going to hear this sort of skittering sound, and you'll see a giant crab that just sort of stares at you for a moment, and he's like 15 feet away, and you sort of lock eyes for a moment, and then he'll skitter off towards the water. But as that giant crab moves, you're going to see a broken oar just beyond that giant crab on the ground. And then just beyond that, you'll see a water skin. And towards that area, you will see a couple of palm trees and a gathering of giant crabs not too far.
Is there trees over in that area?
Palm trees, yes.
Do I see someone struggling in a tree?
You're a little far away. You're probably about 100 or so feet, maybe.
May I make a perception check?
Correct. Yes, please.
12.
From this distance, you don't see what the commotion is, but there is a gathering of giant crabs around a palm tree.
I will, still stealthed, I will use my mage hand to poke Moss on the back of her shoulder.
You're poked.
And then I do this with my mage hand.
What? What does that mean?
And then I do this with my mage hand.
I don't know what that means.
And I do this.
I still don't know what that means.
I think he wants you to steal third.
I walk up and I poke her with my actual hand on her other shoulder from stealth.
What?
There's giant crabs over that way, and there's a broken oar. It looks like he was over there. He might be in a tree.
Okay.
The hand was trying to be like, stop, quiet, go this way. But, you know, it's okay. I understand you don't get signals. Alright,
Did you waste a spell slot for that?
no, I only have, this is a small cantrip,
Oh, okay, good.
and I'll, if you know, Fizzi, I'm gonna try to stealth closer.
I will follow with.
If people want to
Yeah, I'll
make their way over
follow
here.
as well.
Okay. First, please tell me sort of your marching order. Who's in front, who's in back, that type of stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna... RaRa, you want to join us?
Looks up from whatever interesting bush she's found.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your perception check earlier for the shells you were trying to find. You found one shell, and as you picked it up, you were like, oh, and you went to go put your ear to it, and then something popped its head out of it and was like...
Yeah, I would have shrieked. I would have shrieked and threw it into the sea.
Yeah, so you do that, and then when you're like, oh, You look down, and there's a sand dollar in the sand.
Oh, a sand doll.
But go ahead, continue.
I'm gonna keep my distance, and stay hidden.
So Fizzi says that.
Yes,
So
says that.
I'll move up.
Yeah, I'll also hide and follow.
Is he dead? Did you find him?
There's a bunch of crabs under a tree, I guess. We're gonna go see if it's, Garrett or not.
Didn't Moss say don't go by the crabs?
No, I
Well-
said that they won't bother us unless we have anything shiny or we fuck with them. So don't fuck with them. Stay hidden. And stay, I don't know, quiet, probably.
My gosh.
All right.
I
Go ahead.
walk over.
All right. You guys will start to get a bit closer until you're about 60 or so feet away. Let's go ahead and bring you all here. So you all will find yourselves here on the beach, and just ahead you see the crabs surrounding the palm tree. And as you guys are about 60 feet away now, you will start to hear a voice. Help! Help! Please, somebody! Oh, how did I get into this mess? Please, somebody! As you hear that screaming from the palm trees.
Oh, too late. They've already got him.
I am going to put us into initiative order, but you are not technically in combat yet because you're stealth. But we are going to put ourselves into initiative. So if you could, please, everybody click on your token and roll initiative.
We're not killing the crabs, right?
I mean, do you have another do you have another solution?
Oh, I have a plan.
Is it
I
not
will-
killing the crabs?
I will let you do your plan first, then, if you'll let me get hidden first.
Here, RaRa, you are up first.
What's your plan?
I run forward.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay. I thought you were running away.
Oh my god. Okay, but are you killing the crabs?
I'm gonna cast minor illusion, and I'm gonna create a trail of shiny treasure going over this.
You want to put minor illusion in the chat?
I got it.
See what
We're
it
talking
does.
about different things.
All right, yeah. So in one of these cubes,
It
go
can't
ahead,
create sound, light, or smell or sensory effect.
but it can create an
know.
object that looks like it's shining.
Yeah, okay. That's all I wanted
Yeah.
to know. Okay, cool.
Go
That's
ahead
good.
and mark what square within 30 feet of you put it.
Like over in this area somewhere, close enough that they could see it, but not like in our direct path.
All right, so you could probably do maybe right about here. Can you see my my arrow?
Yep, that works.
Yeah, we'll do that then. So let me make
This
your
one.
little line smaller, maybe. Oh, how about we not do a line?
Yeah, it's got to be a cube, right?
Yeah,
So
we'll do gold. Cool, right there. Yeah, you will create that, and that's an action. Anything else on your turn?
I look back at these guys and I throw up the double V's.
Do the crabs seem like they notice this happen
Oh,
as they're
so-
chomping at a guy at the tree?
Yeah, it's all happening in the same moment right now,
Oh,
so
so
we'll
it's
see.
seconds, great.
Yeah. So, with that, Sable is up.
I guess I don't know Sable's movement.
He can move 20 and he can climb 40. That's
Cool.
what I had figured out for Sable. So walks
Okay.
20, climbs 40.
So can't go very far, huh?
I could double with a run, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you don't want to get too far out.
Yeah. I guess Sable's gonna go into this cube here, and Moss is gonna be like, Sable, try and get Garrett. And then he's gonna go hide behind the little tip of this rock.
Yeah, you guys aren't currently noticed, so Sable would be able to stay hidden there. All right, first crab's turn. Let's see, it's this crab over here. The crab is, and then sort of sees something over to the side. We'll do a little investigatey of it. What is it? Checking at your spell save. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, hi, dude. 13.
-2.
Well, it failed. You guys could see that roll, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I had to make sure that all that stuff was set up as well. All right, yeah, that crab's gonna fail, and it will see the shiny thing, and me, and we'll start walking towards it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets right next to it. That is where it will end its turn. Kayth, you're up. It used its action to investigate.
Right. I would like to continue to stay hidden behind this rock with view of the crabs.
That seems fine.
And I will hold an action to loose an arrow if it seems like this plan is not working.
Okay, very doable. Next giant crab's turn. They're gonna make a check as well. They see the shiny thing, and they're gonna head towards it. 15, 20, 25. They're gonna get right on top of it and start trying to grab it. Another giant crab.
If they try to grab it, it goes through.
Yes, they are still crabs.
Well, they just know it's an illusion.
Eventually they might. Oh, that's a natural 20 for that crab.
That crab's smart as fuck.
That crab turns around and then just continues to swat and like at the trees. Another
At the
crab
trees.
here. At the palm trees. The next one will try and take a look over there as well. Does 11 beat your save? What's your spell save?
Then you said 13.
13, okay. So that one will head towards 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
At the very least, this is getting them all closer
Yeah.
to people that need to be close.
And then the last crab will look over at the shiny thing, and me will fail and head towards it. 5, 10, 15, 20, and is butting with the one that's currently on it. And it's like, well, they can't talk, but they're fighting over who's going to grab at it.
They're making their clicky crustacean sounds.
All right, Moss, you're up.
Can I... Can I grab... I didn't do that from me. Can I grab Sable on my way as I pass?
Can you grab Sable? Yeah,
Like,
I
onto
don't
the back?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go to that square there. Still creepy, crawly, hide. And just hang out.
You want to hold
Just
anything?
hanging out with Sable.
I double moved, so I can't hold
Oh, you
anything.
double moved. Got it.
All right. Let's have Fizzi. You're up.
Fizzi, I think it's this one. Yeah, Fizzi's gonna move there. And ready his light crossbow in case this crab goes after anybody.
Okay. We are now back to RaRa. RaRa, it's your turn.
Okay.
At the top of the round is where we're going to put Garrett. Garrett sees the crabs like moving away and is like, someone's there. Hello. And we'll
the
look
crabs see RaRa just walking across.
So Garrett will look up and see you guys. Oh, hey, what's this mean?
Be quiet!
Be cool.
I don't think he can hear
Be so cool.
whispering. Top of the fucking palm tree screaming as
Yeah.
fucking.
RaRa, it's your turn. I will need you to make a. It's up to you. As you get closer, you are going to need to. If you're trying to hide yourself from the crabs, you'll need to make a stealth check. If you're not trying to hide yourself, then you can just walk right up.
Well, I'm not annoying them.
Correct. You.
Thank
Oh
you.
wait, are you within 10?
Nope.
Within 15. Okay, so you don't need to make a check then, because I said once. Remember, I said once you're within 10. That's where you want to stay away from. So you are good exactly where you are. This one is still, clacking at the tree there, and those other 4 are on that spot. So RaRa, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just double checking a range on something. RaRa will pick up a handful of sand, do a spin, and go and blow it at the group of crabs over here. And I'm gonna cast sleep.
Oh, trying to cast sleep on the group over here. Okay, yeah.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
This is very cool. Okay, yeah, it is. Please put the spell
There
in
are they
chat.
within 20? It's it's 90 feet. And
Yeah,
then
90
it's a 20
feet, 20
sphere,
foot sphere. So you can make sure to hit just those 4 crabs.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't make a save. You just roll the 5d8, and we see people start to fall. Oh,
Holy shit!
How many? Which dice? It won't show me.
8, 3, 7, 4, 7. Holy moly, 29. All right, let's take a look ski here.
They all have 50 hit points.
Yeah, they all have 50 hit points. Okay, let's see. Let me get my calculator.
Is that that's a crit, right?
No,
It
it just
means
means that
one
one
of
of the
the-
dice
yeah.
was the highest.
yeah,
I
I got
see.
1 8, 2 7s, a 3, and a 4 on the die for the total.
All right, you are going to see 1 hits the ground
Oh,
and 2 hit the ground and fall asleep. So 2 of them just sort of, you just see them hit the sand and
These crabs aren't undead, right? These aren't undead crabs.
they don't look undead.
That's good, because it wouldn't affect undead crabs. You would have to tell us, or it would be entrapment.
No problem. I'll make sure to tell you if they are.
which 2 fell asleep?
The ones that have the
Top
sleep markers
2.
over them.
Okay. Well, I'm got many windows.
All right, 2 of
Okay.
them have fallen asleep. RaRa,
And I'll look up at the tree, and I'll be like, whenever you feel like you can come over. You
But not near the crab! You
points
have to
down.
stay 10 feet away
go
from
around,
the crab!
Go around.
Are
10
the crabs
feet away!
the shouting? Is that doing anything to the crabs? the like rampant shouting from everybody involved.
It's almost their turn. But anyway,
I
yeah,
was
he's
not
like,
shouting. I was like doing a motion.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he jumps out of the tree towards the crab and dies!
All right, so after
He
RaRa's
wasn't
turn,
gonna come out of the tree anyway.
after RaRa's turn is the first crab here, and yes, there has been some yelling. This crab, which did not fall asleep, will turn around and look towards the yelling happening over here at Moss. RaRa's close, and this crab is going to stare at you, RaRa. But that's all it's gonna do. Just gonna stare at you. It's very like it's posturing. You know, like what like a cat does. You know what I'm saying? Like it's posturing.
Can I use my reaction?
2.
Play dead.
Fall on the
Moss's
crab.
head is in her fucking hand.
So you like as a reaction, you just want to fall prone.
Uh,
I will allow. You fall prone.
Do you want a performance for how well I play dead?
Yes, please. Holy moly, 21. You guys will see RaRa. The crab stares her, and she. Actually, tell us how you feign death.
Spin once, twice, fall into the sand, hand over my heart.
Dude, that crab's hockey is so strong.
And you will hit the ground. And with that, guys, we are going to go ahead and take our first break here for session 1.
Hey there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, a.k.a. Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Deagle Eagle. We're
Older and Dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew. Be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So, dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of older and dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Now my stand. Fade to black.
Stop.
Hey guys, we are back and about to get right into this combat. Let's go ahead and get into this adventure in our little combat here. And we are going to come back with Kayth. Kayth, it is your turn. Please tell us what you do.
Has anything happened? No.
I died.
Two of the crabs
Nothing has
fell asleep, and RaRa has fallen
Is dead.
and grabbed her heart.
I will continue to wait in my hidden position until a crab comes up to RaRa.
Okay. We have another crab here. This crab is going to realize this isn't real. I'm trying to grab it, and I can't. And is going to start looking around again. The commotion with the noise and RaRa falling also positions themselves and stares at RaRa. Next is a fallen asleep crab.
They can wake their comrades.
If they paid attention, yes. And then is the crab that is currently on the tree, is going to continue to try and claw at Garrett. Moss, you're up.
So I'm gonna move here. And I'm going to whisper yell at Garrett.
How do you do so?
Psst. Psst. Hey, you in the tree? Are you Garrett?
Looks over.
Yeah. Okay, listen very closely. You can leave the tree. Just go on the other side of the tree. They shouldn't bother you. And you're just gonna make a wide berth towards me. Do you have anything shiny on you?
Looks down and he like pulls out this
Don't pull it out!
Well, as you notice, it's actually just on the tree with him. It's this like large Fabergé egg, and it's like got gold and silver and some gems on it. Not gems, sorry. More like just the gold and silver, and it's like intricately painted, and it's shiny.
Shiny.
And the crab
Okay. Garrett, you need to hide that egg. You need to put it under your shirt. Get it. They just want the egg. They don't want you.
He's like looking around at what he can hide it in. He's like, and you notice he's just wearing like a tank top.
Why do you only have a tank top on?
Because I went fishing in the sun.
Okay. What we're gonna do, leave the egg in the tree.
No.
We're not gonna leave it here. We're gonna get it. But first, we're gonna get you safe. And then we'll worry about the egg. Then stick it in your pants, Garrett!
They won't fit!
The egg or your life? So I'm gonna look back at my party and I'll be like, is there any way we can get this last crab away
Yeah, absolutely.
without
And with that,
killing it?
Without what?
Killing it.
No, it's too late. He was doing it. He's already there.
As soon as you say that, Fizzi goes, absolutely. And Fizzi fires on the one that's at the tree.
Ah!
If I see Fizzi shooting it, I would also.
No!
You have a held action.
I would also fire.
I tried.
Because
So-
I don't hear Moss from all the way over here.
Yes. If you both could, please go ahead and make your shots. And Moss, if you so could, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, I can, because I know how to do that.
Saving throws.
All right.
Wisdom.
So I rolled a 25.
Let's see. So you're gonna hit, obviously. And then, what did you roll to hit, David? 18. You both are going to hit. Both roll for damage. It looks like
An 11.
it thinks you critted, but you didn't.
The true illusion of choice die. The D0.
Oh, you did 9 then.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
9
did 9.
damage, and then
11 for me.
11. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and you guys will see whoosh, whoosh, as both arrows hit the giant crab. It sort of takes the first one, starts to skitter, and then bam, gets hit by the arrow, and it just hits the ground like face first into the sand, and sort of looks like a ship hitting ground. So that crab will go down, and then Moss, you made a wisdom save.
Yeah, I got a 15.
Okay. That is enough to save. So nothing will happen.
Yeah.
So that was Fizzi's turn. So Fizzi, you shot, and then Kayth also shot the same crab. It's down. You still have movement and stuff. What would you like to do?
Oh, no. So I have something. Hang on, let me read it.
Okay.
Oh, a different light weapon. Never mind.
So when Kayth loses his arrow, he'll just like sort of see that Fizzi is shooting and track Fizzi's arrow and sort of just do the same trajectory out of his pokey hidey spot, and then look like he's about to roll forward to some more hidey spots.
Anything else, Fizzi?
So on my second turn, I'm going to move.
Your second turn.
Or because I held my action.
Second
This is
half.
now my second turn.
Second half.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, right. That was a held action, and then now it's your turn. Yeah. Okay. You move.
I'm gonna move there and ready my crossbow again.
Okay. Sounds good enough. We are at the top of initiative here, and I'm gonna go ahead and you guys will see. So the crab goes down.
The table's on me.
The crab goes down, and you will see that Garrett is like, "Oh, this is it." Sable moves at 19, not with you. Remember? Oh no, you were carrying.
I
Sable.
picked him up.
You're right,
Yeah.
you picked up Sable. That's my bad. This blue square is going to be Garrett.
Come on, we don't have a token for Garrett.
No.
Come on,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
He had to shave.
Garrett will jump down to the ground and will start running. 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope, 20. There we go. And he'll double run because, he's running. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, RaRa, it's your turn. As you felt feet right past you.
Bless you.
I look around to make sure
Thank
that
you.
there's no crabs in my immediate vicinity.
You will see that the crabs are staring at the guy who just ran past you. And he is carrying something shiny.
Okay, I'm going to stay prone because I'm crawling.
Okay.
And I'm going to go 5, 10 and get behind this rock, and I will hold my dagger, and I'll do a crabs are come over here. I'm gonna get them.
If the crabs come over here, you're gonna get them.
They try to get me, I'm gonna get them first.
Nice. All right.
That's
yeah.
it, though.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Sable is up.
He can't really get that far. Right? It was 20.
20 walking, 40 climb.
But he's not climbing. Oh, you're lucky, dumb bitch. I'm just gonna keep Sable on my back.
That's Sable's turn. Giant crab, yeah, sees a big shiny thing running and is gonna start moving. Let's see. Giant crab is 30. 5, 10, 15.
Roll it.
That's what I figured.
I can't.
See, and it's doing it again.
It is doing it again. We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the character sheet out here in a second. But that still is gonna... That is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 5, 10, 15. That's gonna
10.
hit.
What'd you roll?
Because I critted, remember?
No, for
1d8.
it's not showing you. Nice.
Get
You
the
have
D8 plus
fucking
2.
crit, bro.
Okay, so
Nice.
15. So it's still running. 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to get up to Garrett here. And will attempt to take a swipe at him.
It's not gonna go after the thing that just hit it, just irritated it, just
So
threatened its life,
It only cares about the shiny thing.
remember,
or being
yes.
irritated.
Right, but at all costs, it will go for the shiny thing.
Mm.
Yeah, he's gonna try and go for the shiny thing. Let's see.
This guy's an idiot.
The
All
crab
right.
or the guy?
The guy.
The guy.
Yeah,
So
I hate him.
the giant crab is going to reach out and will focus on the egg, the Fabergé egg thing, and will grab Garrett and lift him in the air. He will forego his damage because he just wants to grab him, and he just starts shaking him aggressively.
Can I yell to Kayth? Oh no.
It's quite fun.
So far.
You can yell to me and I'll yell.
We're never
PM?
going to be able to do anything with Kayth in combat.
Can I
We have
yell
to
to
make our
Fizzi?
peace with that now.
It is, however, Kayth's turn.
All right, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, and then I'm gonna back roll. So, and when I do, I'll loose a
Back
shot at
roll.
the crab.
He says, I'm going to back roll.
And I'll be 5 more feet off the map.
5 more feet
Ooh,
off the map.
14 to hit.
14 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Well, no, he's actually adjacent to an ally, right? Or no, that doesn't matter. For that, that's matter.
I don't think this guy's actually
Matters
our
for
ally
attack.
yet. And
He's our ally.
and he's not really contributing to the fight. He's just being
He's
shaken.
contributing,
around.
distracting them all.
You're more likely to be hit by. He's more likely to be hit by your arrow.
I missed. That's my turn.
Kayth, that's your turn. You miss.
Mhm.
All right, crab. Number 2.
There it is.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And is going to punch the other crab.
Crab on crab violence.
That crab's gonna miss. He goes to hit the crab, and the crab just sort of ducks a little bit, and the claw goes over top of him. And next crab, which is asleep. Next crab, which is asleep. Next crab, which is dead. Moss, you're up.
My... Just kidding, it worked. All right. How big are these rocks? Can I get on top of it?
Like this one right here.
This one.
This one over here.
Here, yeah.
You can get on top of that. That's a big rock.
Okay, so that's where I'm gonna go,
All
which
right.
is I guess I would be taking a double move.
Yeah, that's what that would take.
And that's both my action, but I could still yell, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, "You idiot! Just drop the egg. It's not that important.
But it will be my family.
Just throw it. Just throw it in this direction." And I'm gonna point. It's not letting me point.
Okay. All
Throw
right.
it over there.
He will think about it. Fizzi, you're up.
What is switching weapons? What kind of action is that?
So to Dawn or Stow is free, but the second one is not. So it takes a bonus action. So let's say you put something away, that's free. Pulling something out on the same turn. So putting something away, then pulling something out, that's a bonus. But just pulling it out or just putting it away is free. It's the second one that costs a bonus.
Okay. So I could, like... I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to shoot the crab again.
All right. The one that's already been hit?
Yes.
All right. Please go ahead. But that's going to miss.
Damn it. That's all I got.
All right. RaRa. Oh, so at the beginning of the initiative is Garrett. He's got the egg. He's getting shake. And he's gonna throw it out towards Kayth. Let's see how well he does that. No pluses. 9. You just see, and it's just gonna fly out of his hands. I'm gonna roll a d8 to see which direction it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. He throws it, and it heads towards you, Moss. And it's gonna land like right over here, right next.
This
to
guy
Sam.
is an idiot.
He's doing his best. It's gonna land right next to you, and he's like, and it's RaRa's turn. You are still prone.
All right. I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna get up. So he throws the shiny thing over. Can you point at it again? By
on the
Moss?
map.
This yellow square.
The yellow square. Okay. I'm gonna do Unseen Servant. I'm gonna cast it right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my Unseen Servant pick up the egg.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna have it run towards.
Towards where?
Inland.
Okay.
You get
How far can it move?
get the tool. Unseen Servant. Let me put it in the chat for you.
5, 10, 15.
Can I move it? Oh, shit. If it spawns... Hold on. If it spawns here, can it pick up the egg?
Oh, I was assuming. Oh, I should probably make it, huh? Yeah, that makes sense, Hunter. Dummy.
Can we see the unseen servant?
No.
Us as allies?
Unseen.
Okay. And, okay. Yes, I know, but would we know that you are doing this?
I mean, I do like a little incantation when I... So.
Okay.
So it would spawn right on.
I'm going to have it then take the egg towards the sea.
That's where it will go. Anything else,
RaRa? Heavy breathing. And panic attack.
Sable.
I would have told Sable to get the egg, which is why I was asking if we would know that this unseen servant is on our side.
I mean,
I think...
So you don't see it, but what you do see is the egg just floats in the air and starts moving towards the water. But, Unseen Servant does require a vocal component, so you would have heard.
Vocal, somatic, and material.
Okay.
So I'm definitely over there, like, casting my ass off.
So I'm just gonna have Sable hang out behind these rocks.
Okay.
Hold an action in case anything tries to take this egg. Sable's mission is to get the egg.
Okay. So you
Attack
you tell Sable, get the egg.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want Sable to attempt to grab the egg now, or no?
I think that if I know RaRa casted that and that it's in the hands of RaRa, technically,
So then more
Then
or
I-
less protect the egg, not get the egg.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, the crab that was holding Garrett sees the egg get flown and fly from him. He's going to immediately just drop Garrett and start heading towards the egg. 5, 10, 15.
Opportunity
20.
attack?
You certainly can.
You don't have to.
Now, usually I would say no because you're high
They're
up.
your,
But
they're your
because of your
people.
weapon has
Yeah.
reach, you can.
I think I have a trip attack, if I remember
You
correctly.
have graze with this one.
Dirty fucker. Past me, you idiot!
Is that a weapon?
You could attempt
Can I?
Is that a weapon
push.
action? What is that?
like a push.
Weapon
You
You could
proficiency.
jump on it and stab it through its head.
I don't want to kill the crabs.
Push restrain, which is a opposed strength either versus strength or
Yeah, can I
athletics.
push this crab?
You can attempt to push it, yes. It would be, so you have to make an athletics check, and it would either make a,
Oh, it's athletics, not a strength.
I think she has to roll to
that's,
hit.
that's what it
first.
would be.
Or no, yeah. Shove. Yeah.
So yeah.
You-
So athletics.
Yes.
I'm gonna push this crab, and try and push it down.
Actually, no. It's just opposed. It's not like yeah.
Fuck! Why do I have bad rolls all the time?
It rolls a 14, so you will, like, as it goes
Stupid
by,
crab.
try to, like, you try and hit it with, like, the blunt end of the glaive to try and, like, push it, and you miss. Just completely. And it just, like, scutters right underneath it and continues to run towards the egg. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and we'll attempt to be in the same space as the Unseen Servant. Let's see how the Unseen Servant works again.
AC
Has an AC of 10.
It has an AC, 1 hit point. It can't attack. So it has a strength of 2. It is going... So the crab is going to attempt to just reach out and grab the egg,
I should have fucking took this egg.
which would be, like, trying to take it, so opposed. So with a strength of 2, that's negative something.
Just roll d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20. So that's like a 0. And the crab will get a 9 plus 1, so 10. All right, crab will reach out, grab it, and it's got it in its claw now, and it's like.
With my held action from Sable, can I try
You
and
used a reaction
grab...
to opportunity of attack.
But it's Sable.
No, your held or Sable's held action.
Yeah, I held an action
Got it.
from Sable.
Can
I attempt to grab that first?
So you would have to go against its strength that it just tried. So it got a 10. So you would have to have an athletics to try and grab it for Sable. Sable as the panda. I wrote it down.
Panda.
It's not high.
Go!
I think it's like a 12. I think you also have a +1.
So
roll a
The
d20
odds.
and add +1. It's 50-50 right now because it rolled a 10.
roll a d20. It didn't do anything.
So click the thing, hit a d20, then hit roll.
Let's go.
So actually, as the crab goes to reach for the egg, Sable's gonna grab it and then pull it out of the servant's hand, and it's now in in where it's at, just holding it, looking at the crab.
He's doing a little dance.
Does the
He's
crab
holding
have
the
any
egg,
more movement?
Doing a little
No,
dance.
the crab has no more movement.
No.
Nice.
The crab is now looking at Sable with like these big beady eyes. All right, Kayth, you're up.
I will shoot the crab.
This one?
The one that is next to everybody, yeah.
So this one or this one?
The one that is next to the egg.
Okay, there you go. Because next to everyone is very... They're both about the same.
25.
25 is going to hit.
I get sneak attack because it's next to an enemy of its. 2 1s. 6
Nice.
points.
You will see it hit the ground. Face first into the sand. What else,
Now,
Kayth?
I'll move. Do a little side step. Over here.
Okay.
I'm now 15 feet off the map this way.
Sounds good.
That's my turn.
All right, it is the crab that's still alive's turn. It sees the egg. 5, 10, 15.
Push! I damn, I used it.
Yeah.
I used it!
20, 25. Hi, Sable. Where did my giant crab go?
Time for Hunter's favorite part of D&D, killing a familiar.
He
This
didn't
week.
damage Garrett. He just wanted the egg.
Yeah, because
And then he's
that's
gonna
Hunter didn't want to
damage-
kill the NPC that has 0 hit points.
Please, if you could, give me an opposed athletics with Sable here.
She can do acrobatics as the opposer.
Well, they're grabbing
I think she has
for an
higher
item.
I have
athletics.
better athletics.
She has better athletics. She has
If
plus
it,
5
I'm
athletics.
just saying, if it counts as like a normal grapple check, it's athletics or
Okay,
acrobatics.
so then the dex of Sable
For
is
the
actually
defender.
14, so you'd get +2 instead of +1.
So you're saying I should do acrobatics.
It's probably a good idea. Sable will. Well, I rolled
11.
2. So
Nice.
The crab reaches out to grab it, and Sable goes, and like just
He
Pulls
pulls
it away.
it back,
Yeah.
and then he starts dancing with it. A little
Little dance. Little
dance.
Fortnite move.
Does a little turn.
he does that. All the other crabs are gone. Moss, it's back to you.
I would like to incapacitate, not kill this crab.
All right. Yes, please. Go ahead and make an attack. You are saying that you are doing non-lethal.
Yes, let me remember how to attack.
Click the icon next to your glaive.
Yeah.
A 9 is going to miss, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, man.
Bonus action push. Bonus action push crab.
That's an action.
Yeah, that's an action.
Not in
That's a-
Baldur's Gate.
It's an attack.
Unfortunately, you're going to miss, Moss. It is now
Attack,
Fizzi's turn.
attack. Fizzi, get him.
How do you link? Do you just hit cast to put it in the chat?
It should
There's a
put it
spell
in,
in VPT.
when you hit cast, it should put
or,
it in
yeah.
the chat.
All right. So first, I am going to free action drop my light crossbow.
Sounds good.
Then it is a bonus action to pull out another weapon. There it is.
I threw up in my mouth.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action pull out my little buddy,
Yeah,
and I am going to catapult.
Ooh,
Wow, that is a terrible roll.
he has a catapult. We love catapult.
Why didn't it go through the chat?
Are you clicking the spell name or are you clicking cast? Oh, there it
Hit
goes.
cast.
It
If
did
I
it.
hit the spell name, it just says it to me.
It did it. It just took a while. It did it. All right, it has to make a dex save, huh? All right,
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, display in VTT. There it is.
Yeah, that does the spell like what it does, and then you rolled the other thing, which is what we need to. It rolls a 19. So
Do I need to roll to
so
attack?
you do. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh,
Because if the
Gotcha.
object would strike a creature, it has to make the dex save. On a fail,
okay,
it stops
that
moving.
makes a lot more
But
sense.
no matter what, if it strikes the target, it takes this damage. So you still have to roll the hit.
Excuse me, I'm raising my hand.
Yes, Moss, May.
I have graze, so if I miss, I still do something.
You
What is
still
that
do
from?
damage. You are correct. It still does
Yeah.
damage. It does whatever your modifier is, which is 3. What's your strength modifier?
Still learning how to work D&D Beyond.
Just whatever the plus is.
It is +5.
You have a 20 in strength?
No, it just says strength +5. Where am I looking here?
So the number's at the top.
The number's at the +3.
There we go. Okay, so it'll take 3 damage. All right. So anyway, back to Fizzi.
That's not a nat.
Yes, it's not a nat. That's good to know. All right, that is going to hit. So yes, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, so that would be 3d, right?
3D oh,
Do I roll
3d8,
its
which the
damage,
damage
or do I
did-
roll 3d8?
The damage did roll already, so it's 9 bludgeoning damage, it looks like.
Okay.
You rolled a 1, a 6, and a 2.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to take 9 damage. It is still up. And we're at the top of the round, which has Garrett. Garrett is sort of just running. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Finally smartened up.
5, 10, and we'll get behind this rock over here. And RaRa, it's your turn.
So most of the action has moved away from RaRa. For moving up, she will go 5, 10, still staying behind these big boulders, and she's going to yell over at Sable, "Get out of there!" And I'm going to give Sable Bardic Inspiration.
Wow, thanks!
Wow, very nice. All right. So Bardic Inspiration for Sable. That brings us to Sable's turn, who is currently holding the egg. Actually, let me put this in Sable's hand. There we go. Sable's currently holding the egg. What does he do?
Sable's going to do a little and
Nice.
book it.
Sable spits a raspberry at the crab and then runs.
Disengage.
20?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you are within...
Yeah, will I have to disengage?
Correct. Yes, you will have
So I
to. Which will
can't
take...
double move.
Correct.
So I will go that far.
All right, that happens. We are at the crab, the one that's down. So Kayth, you're up.
Can you bring my egg over here?
I
Yes, I
shoot
can.
the crab. I shoot the crab.
Go ahead, please.
Huh. Oh, that's gonna miss.
That is going to miss, unfortunately. All right, or you want to move?
No, I'm good.
All right, that brings us to that crab, who is going to move out of your threat range, Moss, so you can make
Push!
an opportunity.
I push!
Now, you could still do your non-lethal attack if you wanted to and knock it out.
I non-lethal attack!
Okay. Please go ahead. A 17 is going to hit
Nice.
for 13 non-lethal damage.
About to bonk this guy.
I'm going to tell you that even though it was non-lethal, you still almost killed it.
Almost. You said almost.
Almost.
Okay.
You
Okay.
rock its world for sure.
I sure do.
It doesn't even it sort of life is a blur to it as you hit it. Like it's like shiny
Life
thing,
is a
and then all of a
mess.
sudden
Go
the world
away.
goes dark, and it just hits the sand. That is going to take us out of initiative as all the crabs are taken care of.
We should go.
And,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That
This is gonna collect his weapons.
are those crabs gonna wake up?
Oh, not for a while. They're They're snoozing.
Not for a while, Joey.
It's what, a minute? 10 minutes?
It's 1 minute.
We should probably get out of here.
We should probably.
Well, no, because the minor is what, 10 minutes? 1 minute is what?
Oh, I'm just saying that out of combat things move a lot faster.
I'm going to grab Sable, put him on my back, egg in hand. And
Garrett's gonna come over, and he's
no,
like,
no,
What? What?
We're running.
Thank
We're
you
running
for
first.
saving me.
we're running.
Running
We're
first.
running.
Okay,
Running first.
okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. And he's got like his hands in the air. Okay. And you guys are starting to run down the beachhead shoreline back towards where your hopefully Daryl is with the ship.
Oh, we need the crab legs. Fuck.
So you guys are running down the shore. As you guys are running down the shore, there are still the other crabs you'll have to worry about. But
Can
I put
we
the egg
Sable-
underneath my fucking
I was
cloak.
about to say, Sable and Moss have the egg, and they can hide it in like their backpack.
I
or
hide the egg
something.
in my back. Yeah.
And you guys are running until eventually you make it back to the spot where you disembarked from Daryl's ship. And I need everybody to make a perception check, please.
He fucking left us, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Fucking 5. Nothing.
Okay, we got 13 from Fizz, 16 from RaRa.
I'll never
20 from
lose.
Moss. Very nice. All right. Well, with all of
Fucking
that,
left us.
With all of that, you guys will be able to look out to the water, and just a little in the distance, but not too far, you will be able to spot Daryl's ship, and you guys can start flagging him down. You guys will flag down Daryl.
Yeah.
As you do, you'll see the boat start coming your way, and eventually we'll get up on shore for you guys to be able to get in, and he'll call out, and he'll say, "Hey, Garrett!" And Garrett's all like, "Oh, hey, Daryl! My gosh, it's so nice to see you! Wait till you see what I found out there."
In the boat.
Oh, they're yelling at me to get in the boat, so I'll get in the boat.
Get in the boat.
Daryl's like, "Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Come on." And you all will
Dude,
jump
Daryl's
in.
voice goes through so many changes.
Yeah, he changed.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking
He
about.
was a Southern before.
He was low, gravelly
Well,
before-
he's
originally.
Yelling. He's yelling out there. Anyway, and now he's in New York. I don't know.
My immersion.
My dad.
Stop it. You guys will all get on the boat, and you will start heading back into back towards Tapas, and it'll be about a 3-hour little ride here.
A 3-hour tour.
tour.
Joey, I love you. I can kiss on you on the mouth.
But you guys are now safe in the boat with Daryl and Garrett, and you are sort of sitting down after running that far, getting all the way to the boat, heading back to Tapas. And Garrett will, all right then, I'll take my my treasure back.
I slap his hand out of the way, and I point at Fizzi and Kayth, and I go, "I told you I didn't want to kill the crabs. We killed 2 crabs," and then I point at Garrett. No, I'm not done. And then I point at Garrett, and I'm like, "And you, if you had just left the egg, none of this would have happened. You're stupid."
Well, that's kind of mean.
Although it wasn't really a we, it was mostly a me and Kayth.
I mean,
I
so
had to do
I
something
saw-
with it. I found it out at sea, and I couldn't just leave it at my boat.
If you just left it there, we could have figured it out.
How did
They
one
would've got
second,
to it.
one second. How did your ship break?
Well, I was hit by something out there. It was during a storm, so I wasn't quite sure, but I mean, at one point I was pretty sure I saw some sort of thing coming out of the water.
RaRa
Where
leans
did
in,
you-
like,
where
hands
did
on
you-
her hips. Kraken, wasn't it?
Where did you see?
Oh, I don't think it
where
was
did you?
Kraken.
Where did you find an egg?
Well,
Where
while
did
I
you
was
find
out there during the storm,
It was
trying
the
to make my
Kraken's
way-
treasure.
trying to make my way back to Tapas in the harbor. Well, basically there was a wave that came up onto my boat, and there it was.
Do you know, an approximate? I put it. I pull out the map. Like, do you know, like,
quite a
how
strange
far?
thing out there, friend. If I were to
How
guess,
far off sea?
I was able to make it back quite well, so maybe, I don't know, a mile or two? No, maybe. Actually, I do remember seeing kind of it might be near this place. And he points out an island on the map that's maybe like a few miles away from where you are.
Garrett, that looks like it's on our way.
Don't go
I
back
don't
there.
know about on our way, but I mean, it's around here. And Daryl's like, I'm not looking to make another stop.
Oh,
Is he
Daryl,
rowing?
Are you
you
drunk
sound-
now?
You sound so strong, Daryl.
No, he's
I'm
not.
gonna sip
The
my
boat's moving. The
Oh,
boat's moving.
Like,
he would not like.
Do you
to go
need your
on the
like
boat.
shoulders massaged? What that
What do you-
help you?
The boat is moving. What do you mean? I'm steering.
Moss. I killed the crab because it was attacking Garrett.
It was only
so-
attacking Garrett because it wanted the shiny thing.
Right,
I told
right,
you guys that.
Also, I had a plan. And
It is
executed
kind of.
it.
It
You
didn't even
really tell
hurt
us the plan.
Garrett. It just shook him around.
There's not really a good way to non-lethally take care of crabs when you have arrows. So I did what I did with the best of my ability.
I'm not happy with your answer
I mean,
or your
Yeah,
answer.
she's
Yeah.
not happy with your answer.
we
I
are all
don't
safe.
need. I don't need your input either.
We're all safe.
This
I
really
thought I
feels
did a
like
pretty
a very
good job at
tense moment. I don't mean to
keeping the
intrude.
crabs alive.
You're not getting your egg right now.
I know,
Walk
it's
away.
Not, it's not.
Walk
He
away.
looks around. There's not really much
Just-
place to.
Get away from me.
He'll just
Yeah,
sort
you
of
could
like.
have.
So you might want to just turn around there, bud.
He'll just spin on his bench seat, look the other way out into the water and the waves. So
It's probably a
Daryl.
fake egg anyway.
Moss.
Yeah.
Do you don't like when creatures die? Is that what I'm? This is
Not
something
particularly. People I don't really care about.
I don't know if we should just go around killing people.
Yeah.
I
But-
didn't.
seems
But
bad.
you don't like.
No, I said up
Like, where
front
do you draw
that
the
I
line?
didn't want the crabs dead. Incapacitated? Fine. It's not that it's so hard to incapacitate. I incapacitated a crab. You murdered one.
You have a giant stick. I have pointy arrows.
Whatever. It didn't need to be done.
I
We
am
didn't have to
sorry.
do
No,
that.
you have knives too.
No, I mean I do. I'm not getting that.
Can I investigate the egg? See where it's from? See what it is?
Moss
I
is
also do that?
Pulls out the egg and starts looking
Yeah.
at it.
I would like to look as well.
No, everyone get away from me. I'm mad
No.
at you, Fizzi.
We're on a tiny
I'm
ass
mad
boat.
at you, Kayth.
I-
RaRa. You annoy
I
me,
s-
but I'm not
I
mad at
stand-
you yet.
I stand in front of Moss. Put my
No, I'm gonna take a look at the egg. So
mammal body in
I'm
front
gonna-
of Moss while she
I-
investigates.
the
it.
short ass bat. I stand above, and I'm just gonna look at the egg and try to see where it's from history wise.
Okay. So, Moss, you're the one holding the egg, so your DC will be lower. You can give me either a history or investigation. It will give you different things. Kayth,
I'm gonna be
You
as
can do-
annoying as possible to these onlookers to try to give them disadvantage.
I'm gonna look at this egg, realize that I know nothing, look up at Kayth, defeated, still mad, and just hand it to him.
yeah, you do that too. Like, all this is, like, about to, like, go down, and it's like... Like, there's, like, RaRa's like, oh, my new egg, oh, my new egg. And eventually Moss will just hand it to Kayth and Fizzi.
As I grab the egg, I'll sit down next to Moss, and I'll bring out my sketchbook, and I'll start sketching the egg and making notes on the side of the egg, and I'll start talking. I'm sorry. I didn't know that went that deep, that it struck that deep of a chord. I'm sorry.
I accept
I
your
will-
apology.
Do you want to help me look at this egg?
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll a history check with advantage?
Yes.
Okay. And this isn't a ruin or a dungeon.
No, you don't get to get it for free.
Archaeologist. All right.
It's a Kraken egg.
3 days in the tree. What?
So
Garrett,
I
how long
rolled.
were you? Garrett, how long were you in the tree?
So
It was there 3 days.
I rolled an 18. It's not being sent to roll 20 for some reason.
You might have to let the roll finish, like the whole animation.
I did.
That's weird.
I
He's
rolled an
lying.
18.
Yeah.
You can check in the fucking campaign that we're all in. See what I roll.
All right.
Hey-
I'm
hey,
up
DM.
actually, but what did you get?
An 18.
An 18. Okay. So you'll take a look at this egg. It's clearly a Fabergé egg. It is a art piece. However, seems to be less than 100 years old. So you can't tell much about it. Like where it's like history or why it was made or anything like that. But you can at least determine a possible value of this. And it actually looks like it could be worth maybe... Got an 18. Maybe like 40 to 70 gold.
Hey, DM.
Very nicely made. Yes, Fizzi?
Could I ritual cast Identify on it?
You could. That will take 10 minutes.
Oh
You
my
have a
gosh,
pearl
you have
that's
to
100
do.
gold?
Yes, he comes from a rich family, so...
That's crazy.
You have to do the
He's
Brennan Lee
able.
Mulligan
That's
and
fucking
become
wild.
the identify spell. It's so good.
Oh, I need to look that up. I didn't know that was a thing. I love Brendan Lee Mulligan.
It's so good.
Alright, so you will cast Identify, taking 10 minutes as a ritual cast. You guys will watch as Fizzi does that.
Oh, I annoy Fizzy the entire time
Nice.
because I don't understand what he's doing.
Fizzi, you will do this, and
I
by the end
don't
of it...
know why he's drawing on the bottom of the boat. I don't know why he has a pearl. I don't know why he's putting the egg in the circle.
Fizzi, after 10 minutes, you will determine it is not magical. It has no magical properties.
Well, sorry that this is not magical, and Moss, sorry about the crabs.
I accept your apology as well, I guess. Although I did say very clearly that I didn't want to kill the crabs.
The situation...
I actually heard you say that, and I put the crabs to sleep.
I didn't hear you say that, and also, the situation was getting tense, and I wanted to make sure everybody
I
ended up
accept
all right.
your apologies. Thank you.
So this island?
What island?
Let's
Daryl
get.
again. I'm not really thinking about going.
I pull out a gold piece.
Is the
No, I
cargo
think
on
we
the
should
island?
Get Garrett back.
Yeah, what happened to getting Garrett? Oh,
Well, if we're out here...
But I don't think he should keep his stupid egg.
Also,
Garrett.
After Garrett said that he was attacked by something near it, I don't think we should go near it.
DM, I'm appraising this egg for monetary value.
It's around 70 gold pieces on the high
I'm
end.
doing my own.
I did say 40 to 70.
I said on the high end. 70.
Yes,
Come on.
RaRa.
Don't you
can
want
do
to
an appraisal.
explore an unexplored island?
I think we should get Garrett back.
Lame.
We can go back when we have this
Ah, yes.
back of the Navy.
Exactly, a Kayth statement. Lame.
Lame.
All right, RaRa, if you want to do your own appraisal.
Oh, this is worth nothing. It's garbage. I throw it into the sea.
No, you do
No!
not. You don't have it. It's in my hands as I'm sketching it.
RaRa says it's not worth anything.
Oh, that's great, RaRa.
DM, do I get to hold it while I appraise it?
Absolutely not.
I'm not asking the players. I'm asking.
I have it in my hands.
You're sketching it. It's on the bench of the boat.
If you are sketching it, that's gonna take 2 hands.
Ow!
What do you mean?
You draw with one hand!
I'm holding
I
it
know
without
very
getting
well that
drawing.
he has to hold the sketchbook in one hand and the pencil in the other. I'm the artist.
It's on my lap.
Can't
I
hear
mean,
anyone.
yes, it's not gonna stay flat unless you keep it held, but
Wind blowing around from the sea,
however,
blowing the pages.
someone could have been holding it while you sketched it.
Me!
The person assisting me.
And then the real question is, RaRa comes to inspect it. Moss, what did you do when RaRa said, "Let me look at it"?
I wouldn't give it to her. I would just hold it in front of her and be like, look.
Look
She
with your
annoys
eyes.
me already.
Look with your eyes. All right, so then RaRa, you don't get the chance to just throw it away, but you look at it for a good intense moment, and then you're like, nah, this ain't worth nothing.
I feel like the party adjusted them what they were going to do based on knowledge of future events, DM.
You don't just get to walk up and take something and throw it away.
Next time, ask for it first, and then it's yours, and then you can do whatever you want with it. But with the events there, that is more than likely what would have happened.
Overruled!
But with that, you guys have been looking at this thing and talking about it for a while, and Garrett will finally come over and hope that he can have a conversation again. Hi. So first thing, thank you all for saving me. It's much appreciated. I wasn't
You
quite
spent
sure.
3 days in a tree?
More like 2. I first left the ship, and I was moving, and then the crabs found me, and they saw the egg and just kept chasing me, and then I finally got up in the tree, and luckily there was some food up in there. It's like these fruit things, so I was eating those. But yeah, I was in there for 2 days, and Garrett's kind of stinky. But he's not sunburnt because the palm tree leaves kept him safe from the UV rays.
Garrett repulses me.
Hey,
Yeah.
First things first, I'm not stupid, okay? I realized holding the egg was not a great choice, but having that egg was I'd like to say godsend, but they aren't around anymore, so I'm just going to say a stroke of luck. This
Right, so
egg
you're
was going
stupid
to pay. I'm sorry,
and
hold
greedy.
on a second. Before you say all these bad things about me, the 4 of you were just completely arguing about this thing that, by the way, should be mine because I'm the one that found it, but
Oh, they're not
Anyway.
going to give it back to you, Garrett.
anyway.
I
That egg
pushed
is
the
what's going to
egg.
pay for my family for at least the next 10 years so that my family can have a nice life and my kids can go
Are you
wherever
sure?
they want.
I pushed the egg into his chest.
Garrett, wait. I
No.
put my hand up just a second. Just a second, Moss. Garrett, we saved your life.
Yes.
Could you please take us to the island? When we get back, we can put something together. We'll give you the egg back. All we want is to know where the island is, where you found it.
He pointed to it on a map.
On a-
Also,
He
I
put it
didn't
into
say I
a
wanted
general
to go to this
direction.
island. Also, I pushed the egg into his chest. I said, "Here's your stupid egg. Nobody wanted your stupid egg. I hope it was worth sitting in a tree for 2 days and getting all sticky. You look ridiculous."
I'm going to point out it was worth it because I'm alive.
Because of us.
Yes. Very lucky. Thank you.
Stop talking. Just walk away. Turn around and go look at the ocean. This is my second time on a boat. On the top. It's so cool.
What
Look
was
at
your
it.
first-
Can
I
you
was
make a
so
wisdom save,
excited.
Moss?
What was your first time on a boat?
I hid in the cab in the bottom to get here.
Oh. Stowaway.
You got this. I believe in you.
Hey?
So, Moss, you get a little more mad than what maybe you should have when you were yelling.
I
At
push Garrett to the ground.
Yeah, you guys watch as Moss not only puts it in Garrett's chest, but shoves Garrett to the ground of the boat, and he'll hit the boat. And he's not spry. He's definitely an older guy, but not like so old that he'll die of brittle bone, you know? But he hits the ground and, well, that was kind of mean. And, Moss, you're still upset.
Yep. I walk away.
You guys see Moss steaming.
What was that?
Daryl will help Garrett up.
DM, could Fizzi help him up as well? Mostly because I want to do magic tinkering on the egg.
It's just an egg. It's just a valuable egg.
I want to make it smell like sulfur, like an egg.
What?
Yeah, hang on. I'll throw it in the...
Well, you can help Garrett up for sure.
I don't know.
RaRa, after a minute, would go over to Moss.
Whoa. You do that. I will read this spell while you do that.
Yeah, so it'll also last indefinitely until I touch it again.
Ow! Sorry.
So, are you cool?
Yes. I'm fine.
Okay, you seem pretty upset.
I'm fine.
So
Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Well, have fun being fine over here, I guess.
Thanks.
I'm gonna pull out my harmonica. Do a little start something a little bit, you know? I don't have room for the violin with me, so just the harmonica. I'll just start fucking around with it. Not like playing any particular song. Just, you know, some harmonica beats.
So Kayth will pull out his harmonica and begin to play some harmonica. Fizzi, you will help Garrett up, and you can easily just touch the egg, and you can cause it to smell like sulfur for an indefinite amount of time. Moss is on one side of the boat, just real angry, and RaRa, what are you doing?
Making googly eyes at Daryl.
Okay. You do that. Daryl gets a little uncomfortable.
Fizzi, that arrow shot was pretty good. And I'll do another riff on the harmonica.
Thanks, Kayth. Your shots are really good too.
Ah. RaRa, that sleep. That was insane.
That was
Have
the
you
most
always been
beautiful
able to
thing
do
I've
that?
ever seen.
And the gold coins.
Thanks.
Genius. How long have you been able to cast spells?
Since you've known me, do it. Part of my act all the time.
Oh. Which college did you go to? If you don't mind me asking.
I do.
Got it.
I do like.
Sounds good. Anyway, Fizzi, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from around here. I'm from Seabreeze.
What did you do there?
Well, grew up with my brothers. Parents are famous inventors, and you know,
What did they
we're
do?
really home.
What are they famous for?
Well, have you seen all the advancements?
No.
That's them. They're the ones that help spark it.
What advancements?
In steam technology, Arcana.
Oh, like the trains?
Aye. That was them.
They
Always
made
been-
all the
always been living in the
trains.
shadow. Just trying to make something good, something to put me on the map.
I mean, I feel like you could just ride their coattails if they made all the train.
But he doesn't want to. You want to make your own?
Well, I've always been a little obsessed with explosions, and the big naval ship that I had showed you, the Sunrise Maiden. Well, that big cannon on it was made by me.
So you
So
make
you just
weapons.
kill.
I called it the Earthshaker cannon, and let me tell you, I think I want to do more.
For the
I
military?
After seeing how it was used, I just
So that's how you want to break out? You want to make weapons for the military? That's what you want to do?
that was, but I don't think it is anymore. I want to do something greater. Anybody can make a weapon,
Yep.
And I do one of those dun 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 dun, put on the harmonic.
Well, you guys will continue your sort of small, big.
I want to be yours, pretty baby! Yours alone!
You guys will continue your small/big talk all the way back to Tapas, where you all will arrive back at the harbor of Tapas. Let me go ahead and get the correct music here. As you guys finally return back with Garrett and Daryl in tow. Oh, did that work? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. You guys will head back to Tapas. You'll make back. Daryl will pull up to the pier, tie off, and you guys will be allowed off. Garrett will take his egg. And again, after the entire ride, still... Guys, I realize, you still don't... Boy, this thing smells. Aren't happy with the decision I made, but... in this world where... You literally...
Guy,
can only
why
look
would
out
we
for yourself.
care? Like, we just met you like 5 minutes ago. You did something really... We're judging you.
Because you judged me,
Yeah, that's what happens. Like, you didn't make yourself good of character. You wanted to die.
I'm gonna. Fizzi wants to motion Garrett to come down to speak, like whisper something.
Okay.
Don't worry, RaRa judges everyone.
Oh. Okay.
I'll give him a little pat on the back.
Well,
Pat on the back.
thanks. The point I was trying to make is thank you for saving me, and because of this, you've really helped out my family and me, and I'd say I won't forget it. I won't, but,
But you will.
no, I just was gonna say I hope to see you again, but now I don't.
Okay, bye.
And
Dummy.
Garrett will walk away.
God. Loser.
And Daryl's, tying up the ship.
No thanks, really.
No.
Like, really, no thanks.
It's a good thing you did there for Garrett. He's he's a good man, and he may have made a dumb mistake, but he did it for the betterment of his family. But either way, whatever you think of him, thank you for saving him. Everybody here at the Fisherman's Guild's gonna really be appreciative of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Okay.
continuing to tie off the boat. I'm assuming you're gonna want to turn in your quests. Just head to Roya. She'll take the quest, and you'll get your payment.
Thanks for taking us on the boat. I loved the boat. It was amazing. The smells, the waves, the view. So cool.
Thanks, Daryl.
I appreciate it, Daryl.
Of course, no problem. If you need
I like
anything else,
Lean there.
Fizzy, just
Bye,
Ask Roy.
Daryl.
Absolutely. Thank you again.
Still uncomfortable. And you guys will head off away from the docks. Do you guys head to the Fisherman's Guild then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get that 6 gold, baby.
6 gold?
Yeah, it's 30 gold. We get 6 a pop. Oh, no,
But
there's
also
4
a
of them.
magic item.
Eh.
One magic item or per?
1 magic item.
I hate it here.
All right, you guys are going to head to the Fisherman's Guild. There you will meet Roya as she is outside helping some more fishermen and things. Currently, right now, it's about 11, 12, 1, 2... It's like 2, 3 o'clock-ish, so sun's still out. And it's actually in full swing, as you see a bunch of stuff happening here near the docks in the Fisherman's Guild. There's people coming in and out with, in with, like, bundles of fish, out with coin. You guys find Roya. Roya will see you. Hi, Fizzi.
Hi, Roya. We're back.
Nice.
We got Garrett.
Wonderful. I was pretty sure I heard that you were able to find Garrett. I'm very happy he's alive.
Well, let me tell you what. Friend over here, Miss Moss, didn't take too kindly to him.
Oh no. Why is that?
Because he's dumb.
Dumb.
She'll explain it to you.
Well, I mean, a lot of fishermen aren't too bright, but
He spent 2 days in a tree covered in sap and goop with an egg, which I get, it's fine, and a bunch of crabs underneath the tree.
so he was
And I
able
told
to
him
stay
to just
alive in a tree for 2 days, and was able to hold on to something.
He's dumb.
I guess I'd call him a survivor, but either way works.
Either way works, he's dumb.
Okay. Well, I reckon you're here to turn in your quest then.
Aye.
Aye, we are.
And she'll reach out and wait for you to give her the quest. You'll
Give her
hand
the
it
quest.
to her. It will now move from your active quest to your completed quests. All right. She says okay, and she will reach in her back pocket, pull out a purse. It will have 30 gold coins in it. Hand it to Fizzi. And then you will see her walk over to a table where there is a small, like, chest. She'll grab it, bring it over to you, Fizzi. Fizzi, here you go. This is for you.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
And when you open it, inside you will see a fisherman's net.
How much gold did you get each?
8 and change. No,
There's
7 and
silver
change.
and there's silver and copper, so you can do the.
How
Oh,
do I add money?
I'll just take 7. I don't care what else is there. We can put
Can
the excess. Can't we just all take 7 and the rest can go in a party fund?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Fizzy's really okay with the party fund.
Make sure you keep track of that.
Money.
Fizzy, do you want to? Are we planning? Do we think?
Well, shared notes.
Did we do all right? You guys want to keep doing this? I know there was some hiccups, but it seems like we work pretty well.
Fizzy likes the party. I do.
How do I add money? Sorry.
Got it.
Inventory, and then you're gonna.
Yeah,
hit
I'm
the-
here.
Yep, and then you're gonna hit the gold icon top right.
What?
Gold icon top right.
That's not a thing. Oh,
Next to
yeah,
your
it
waiter.
is.
Yeah.
Yep. Put in the amount and then hit it.
There you go. Okay.
What?
So Fizzy, that's That there is a mariner's net. So what it's going to do for you is, anytime you're out in the water, you'll be able to set it down, and within a few minutes, you'll be able to pull it out, and it will attract fish to you, and you are guaranteed to have caught fish.
Oh.
It's actually very
Hey.
valuable here at the Fisherman's Guild, but we value Garrett's life more, so we wanted to make sure that whoever saved him got this. And that way, the Fisherman's Guild gives you
Roya.
more than just our monetary value, but our trade.
Roya? That's her
Right,
name?
yeah, thank you.
Correct.
Roya,
Sorry, Moon. Sorry, boss.
do you know anything about a giant squid monster that can take down ships?
I mean, yes, from, fairy
kraken.
tales. Yes, kraken are some of them, yes.
I found a
There's
suction
also-
cup attached to Garrett's wreckage.
I mean, that could be from a squid.
I'll start
one
drawing it.
normal
I'll
squid
pick out my sketchbook and start drawing the
can
inverse
wreck
hopper.
his ship.
Well, I mean, if it broke a ship, then it'd be a pretty big octopus.
Exactly. You haven't seen anything about that? There's no whispers amongst the Fisherman's Guild about a big squid? Big
I
we
mean,
could-
there's definitely always rumors of these things, but everyone really takes it with a grain of salt. But usually it's a good story to tell for the sailors and things at the tavern. I'm
Well,
sure it could have been something like that that hit, Garrett's ship, but it also could have been a number of things. Maybe, it's an old one that fell off, or...
Number.
Either way, I will, however, take what you've said into account, and I'll let Darius know. Sorry, I'll let Captain Helm know.
Moss, if you want, we could go to the library and see what we can find out.
I like
that
the
interests you.
library.
I also want to do some research on this island and see what I can find out.
Well, thank you all for helping out Garrett. And if I need anything else, I'll know who to go to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, goodbye. I have work to do. She'll turn around and continue helping the people around her as you guys leave the Fisherman's Guild and head back into the city of Tapas. All right. What are you guys doing now as you leave the docks? What would be your next thing you'd like to go do?
What time is it?
I think I would go
It's
to the
about
library.
2:00.
I want to go. I'm going to the library. We have the study
So-
room we could go to.
2 people head into the library. Anybody else?
We have.
Bye.
Well, I guess it's you and I, RaRa. What do you want to do?
No. Bye.
No. No.
All right, then.
Do you have a party fund, Fizz?
Out
Whatever was left over from the excess of 7 gold each, and then whatever's
Yeah.
left.
of the game, I threw it in the shared notes.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Yeah, we got a party chest.
Kayth and Moss will head to the library to try and study what they can about this creature or suction cup thing they found and whatever else they can find about the island. Fizzi, sorry, what were you doing, Fizzi?
Well, RaRa walked away from me, so I guess I'll tag along to the library just a little bit behind.
So the 3 of you will head to the library, and RaRa, what are you doing as they say bye?
Nothing important.
All right. RaRa will go off to do nothing important, while the 3 of you head to the library. As the 3 of you head to the library, you will look upon Tapas and its merriment of people as the city has come alive here in this bright sunny day. As you guys make it to the library and can see the quest board as you walk into... Because to get to the library, you have to walk into this building here. As you guys walk by the quest board, you will notice a new quest is being put up.
Oh,
And that there are more things to do here in Tapas. And that is where we'll end tonight's session of our new campaign.